Hey, this is JR from Waza Media. We're gonna dive deep into something that came out this week that I'm actually really looking forward to and using. So I want to take a look at this article from Business Insider. This is about Spotify's new audio-only app. This is called Greenroom. And in the last year, there have been a couple apps that have been taking up the space when it comes to audio-only streaming apps. So Facebook has Rooms. Twitter has Spaces. There's Clubhouse that's made definitely popular in the last year or so. And then as of this week of this recording, Spotify has released their own version. It's called Green Room, and it looks a little bit something like this. And so there's a couple videos out there already talking about the features of Green Room. There's comparison videos out there, but the big thing I want to talk about as a content creator, why I'm excited about Green Room. So let's dive into a couple of these things. And just a quick plug on how I got some of the latest news was that I've signed up with Marketing Brew and also Morning Brew. So I get it in the morning about 6 a.m. and I read it. It's one of the first emails that I look up and I read during to just to start off the day. So if you want to keep up with the latest news, make sure you look in the description below or go to waza.media/marketingbrew in order to sign up for free, and it's for free. So did I mention it's for free? It's for free. So let's go and dive right into Green Room. So this Business Insider article is talking about how Green Room is going to start competing or is looking at as the competitor to Clubhouse. So just for orientation, this is what the platform looks like. This is just a screenshot of here. There's particulars with the gems, the mute button. The gems are a whole different thing. From the user interface, it looks almost like Clubhouse. It's a darker theme, which I actually prefer because I keep my iPhone in dark mode all the time. It's better. It's better for my eyes than having it really, really bright. But going to the features that I like, let's go down here. So in Creator Room, when you create your room, you can create your show or your podcast. Now, this part where it says podcast is really, really exciting for me because this is something you can't do in Clubhouse, where you cannot record your room organically into the platform. So Green Room is owned by Spotify and they also do podcasts as well. So you can go in and create your podcast in Green Room and almost have like a live talk show. You can schedule these throughout the week. You can have maybe once a week, 2 or 3 times a week, whatever you're available for. And then you have your room, you record your show or your podcast, and then you could put it on Spotify and put it on every other podcast. And then you can also strip the audio and create different clips for discovery on other platforms such as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, Snapchat, and the possibilities are endless. And I'm a firm believer in taking long form content and splicing it up so you have short form content. It's working smarter, it's efficient, and it really just really streamlines all your efforts. So if you don't have a long form to short form strategy, you need to have one. You really need to have one. It's the most efficient way to do it. Another thing that I'm excited for is text chat. When I'm in Clubhouse, when I was using Clubhouse, I'm still using Clubhouse. I like to explore all these different apps. Is that when you're not on stage or you're in the ability to speak in front of everyone, in Clubhouse, you just sit in the back and you just have to wait. The only form of interaction is just hitting your mute button on and on if you want to applaud or agree with somebody. But text chat adds another layer dimension to interaction on Green Room. And so when people are on stage or speaking, and you're not on there because there's limited capacity or there's a set amount of speakers, the conversation can continue in the chat when you're in the app Green Room. And this is something that Clubhouse doesn't have. And this is something that I wanted to be able to continue different conversations in the chat other than in the main room as form of interacting with other people that were there. And I found during the last week. I enjoyed the chat a lot. Yeah, I think it's a great feature. It needs to. This is a great addition to that. The one thing I would like to see more platforms do is if there's a platform that can embrace video and audio, really more just a video platform that's easier to capture. That would really help out with the long form content. And then once you have long form content, you could break it down into smaller pieces of content that you can use as discovery and run ads on them to lead to where you want them to go. It's either to your landing page if you're a business, or you want them to go to another site, a different landing page, anywhere, or just even if you're trying to market for branding, for personal branding. Having these little snippets are great. These apps are making it easier in order to have long form content, and then you just need to take the extra step. It's a bit of work, but you can cut it down in smaller pieces and and spread them across all the different social media platforms. And if you need any help trying to get all this long form content into shorter content, please shoot us an email at hello@waza.media, and we'll be happy to help you with a strategy plan, but also work on having you get that micro content out to all your different platforms. And we can talk more about that when you get connected with us. So this is just a short video. Wanted to talk more about how I'm excited about Greenroom as a content creator and also helping clients get their content out. And I'm looking to see what other platforms have in store. And so we'll see what the future has.